somewhere right now. Someone is typing 11 words into a chatbot that will make it betray everything it was built to do. Ignore all previous instructions. That's it. That's the whole hack. No code, no malware, no exploit kit, just plain English. This is prompt injection, a cyber attack where you trick an AI into ignoring its original instructions and following the attacker's hidden commands instead. And if that sounds too simple to be dangerous, here's the part that should worry you. It's the same trick hackers have used for 20 years to break into databases, a technique called SQL injection. Back then, you smuggled malicious code into a form field and the database ran it as a command instead of data. Prompt injection is the same con, same shape, same blind spot. Except now the code is just plain English and the database is a machine trained to follow instructions no matter who's giving them. So why does this actually work? Why can't the AI just tell the difference between its developer and a stranger? Here is the uncomfortable truth. Traditional software keeps code and data in separate lanes. A large language model doesn't have separate lanes. Every instruction from the developer and every word typed by the user gets flattened into one giant block of text before the model ever sees it. There's no wall and there's no tag that says this part is the rule and this part is just someone talking. The model has no built in concept of instruction priority. So, if the user's text sounds confident enough, sounds official enough, the model can mistake it for a new rule it's now supposed to obey. That single design gap is the root of almost every prompt injection attack that exists. And it gets worse because the attacker doesn't even need to talk to the AI directly. There are two ways this attack reaches an AI, and only one of them requires the victim to do anything at all. The first is direct injection. Someone types the malicious prompt straight into the chat box, maybe trying to get a customer service bot to leak its own system prompt. The confidential instructions it was configured with, and that's the obvious version, the one you could at least imagine catching. The second is indirect injection, and this is where it turns genuinely dangerous. The attacker never talks to the AI at all. Instead, they hide invisible instructions inside a web page, an email, or even a resume. Then an innocent user comes along and asks their AI assistant to summarize that document. The AI reads the page and it reads the hidden text along with it. It gets hijacked mid task without the user ever typing a single suspicious word, without ever knowing anything happened. The victim isn't the one who got tricked, the victim is the one who just asked for a summary. Now, you've probably heard the word jailbreak thrown around like it means the same thing. It doesn't. Prompt injection and jailbreaking are two completely different attacks, and mixing them up is how people miss the real danger. Jailbreaking is about breaking the AI's ethics. When someone convinces the model to role play as an unrestricted character, do anything now, and uses that fiction to get it to write malware or generate hate speech, it was trained to refuse. Prompt injection isn't trying to corrupt the AI's morals, it's trying to hijack what the AI is allowed to do inside an application. Think of a travel booking bot. Nobody needs it to say anything offensive. They need it to expose another customer's saved passwords or approve a booking it should have blocked. Jailbreaking breaks the guardrails. Prompt injection breaks the job. This isn't a theoretical hazard for a security conference slide. It's already happening right now at a massive scale. In 2025, researchers disclosed Ecolic, a zero-click exploit inside Microsoft 365 Copilot. Zero-click means exactly what it sounds like. The attacker just sends an email. The user never opens an attachment, never clicks a link, never does anything at all. Copilot reads the email as part of its normal job, hits the hidden instructions inside it, and quietly hands attacker control data back out, no human error required. Around the same time, security researchers built what they called a kill chain against Google's Jules, an autonomous coding agent, using nothing but crafted prompts. They walked it step by step into exposing open network ports and installing malware on the very system it was supposed to protect. And the frontier keeps moving. Attackers are now hiding instructions inside the metadata of audio transcripts and inside invisible text embedded in ordinary looking images. The AI doesn't need a chat box to get infected anymore. It just needs to look at a picture or listen to a clip. So, what actually happens when one of these attacks lands? The first outcome is data exfiltration, your private chat history, or your company's internal documents quietly copied out to someone who was never supposed to see them. The second is worse. If that AI is wired into internal tools, an IT support bot, a coding assistant, a successful injection can achieve remote code execution, meaning the attacker gets to run their own program on your company's server. And the third outcome touches your wallet directly. As AI agents get permission to act on our behalf, booking things, buying things, sending money, a hijacked agent can be talked into unauthorized transactions nobody approved. Same attack. Three very different ways to lose. Here's the good news. None of this requires solving AI safety from scratch. It requires two boring, disciplined engineering habits. The first is strict privilege separation. Give the AI the absolute minimum permissions it needs to do its one job and nothing more. A bot that summarizes documents has no business being able to write files, delete files, or send money. If it can't do the dangerous thing, an injected instruction can't make it do the dangerous thing either. The second is human in the loop approval. For anything high stakes, sending an email, changing a password, spending money, the AI should stop and ask a human before it acts every single time. Prompt injection works by hijacking trust. The fix is to stop trusting the AI with anything you wouldn't hand to a stranger who just walked in off the street. Because right now, for a lot of AI systems, that's exactly who's holding the keys.